because it could be my word against yours or yours against mine, and that for us to then be able to hold anybody accountable, we must have hard facts. So when we're talking about if there's voter bribery going on, if there's undue influence that's happening with or without the IEBC, if this is a spotlight into what would possibly happen in 2027, seems like something you'd want to nip in the bud even before it happens, because we say that it's indicative of what could happen in 2027, but it's not just about the results of an election that could be indicative where one party would then be able to gloat. But we're also looking at procedural matters here. That if there's voter bribery during a by-election, if there's undue influence that's taking place during a by-election, it seems like something you'd want to call out and say, excuse me, if this is happening during a by-election, then there heightens the possibility of it happening during a general election in a year's time.
Yeah, that possibility is there, and my projection is that it will happen even in the general election, because sometimes we also look at even the culture in the country that also been inculcated in our people, cultivated by us, political actors, whereby we've made it our culture that you cannot participate in an election unless you are rich. And that is what is happening right now in this country. You look at even the quality of the leaders that we elect here in this country. You look at our parliament here, the Senate and the National Assembly. Look at the quality of leaders there. I pity the country because we are in a situation whereby, because of these malpractices like voter bribery that we have allowed to happen, what is happening in our National Assembly is that we are electing leaders who cannot even comprehend what happens in the Senate or the National Assembly. We have merchants. My word is that we have chosen to elect merchants. Now, to ensure this comes to an end and we have credible and free and fair elections that reflect the will of the people, is that IBC must crack the whip. It is mandated by the law. We are not going to reinvent the law. The law is very clear that, of course, voter bribery is illegal. It is all about implementation of the law by IBC and ensuring that all political actors actually obey the law as it is today.
Well, we saw just recently Kaspur